I'm wifey, never been a mistress, go digital, no competition. Fuck you, me, my flow's splendid. Boy, so sick, them shit's ridiculous. Bitch took a shot, she aimed to miss it. Shoot free throw, Blake Griffin.
These fucking nappy-headed ass nakers, for the longest time, was spreading the narrative that white women are so submissive, and white women are so submissive and better than black women. And now you got cases like this of white women kidnapping and torturing black men. This woman is under arrest and being charged with attempted murder for what she did to this black man. But do you see O'Shea Duke Jackson talking about this? Nope. Nope. Where are y'all now screaming, oh, this is interracial love gone wrong, when swirling gone wrong, okay? Because I guarantee if this was a white man and a black woman, all of you fucking nakers would be fucking talking about this. But because this is a white woman who kidnapped and apparently sexually assaulted this black man, okay, y'all don't have shit to say about it. You go online and there's barely any videos talking about this. This was the only video that I found about this case, okay? So I'm going to talk about it because I'm so sick and tired of black males throwing Beckys and white women in black women's faces. They're submissive and they're calm and submissive. Okay, we'll see how submissive they sound to you when we play this fucking video. Let's take a listen.
Put a picture up full throttle here. All right.
This tiny little white girl in this photo is being charged with attempted murder for what she did to this naker. Okay, but white women are so submissive, okay? They're so submissive, okay? So I don't feel sorry for any of you nakers when this shit happens. I have zero remorse. You get zero tears, okay? My heart don't pity pat for no rats, all right? You don't get no emotion out of me. I don't give a flying fuck what she did to this naker. Point blank, period. This is what the fuck y'all get for elevating these groups of women above your fucking own. Okay? Because these women are telling you how much they mean to you. You don't mean shit to these women. Okay? And there ain't nothing to them to toe tag your fucking ass. Okay? Let's continue.
She could be incarcerated right now for murder. Let me give you the background as to what happened. According to the police, a Colorado woman decided to duct tape, stab a 21-year-old black male Tinder date. She orders DoorDash while he bled.
She tortures him. She tortures this naker and orders something to eat. That's how much Becky cares about you nakers. She don't give no fucks. Okay? She gonna kidnap you, torture you, and then go order a bite to eat while you laying tied up in the bed bleeding.
Victim barely escaped with his life. The officers arrested Lauren Marie Dooley and charged her with second-degree kidnapping, a Class 3 felony, 2 counts of assault in the second degree, a Class 4 felony, menacing, a Class 5 felony.
Ooh, damn. So she's got some very, very serious charges, okay, that could land her in prison for a very long time. This is a serious case. That's why I'm shocked that I'm not seeing any black males talking about this. Why? It's because it doesn't fit in their fucking narrative, okay? Point blank, period. You don't think that she knows that her white skin is valued to black males? You don't think she knows that? Okay? She used you for what the fuck she thinks you're good for, which is sex and apparently being tortured.
And false imprisonment, a Class 2 misdemeanor. According to WKRC, Dooley appeared in an El Paso County court on Thursday, October 6th. I have significant background to this extreme story. The victim was 21 years of age, a black male who met his attacker on the popular dating app. A Colorado woman has now been charged with multiple felonies after she allegedly brutally assaulted her Tinder date. The 22-year-old is accused of stripping him naked, duct taping him, choking him, and slicing him up with a knife before she ordered something to eat on DoorDash.
Mm-hmm. And I am not surprised and I'm not shocked, okay? I'm not shocked at all because I'll tell you this. I got some white girlfriends who are batshit fucking crazy, okay? And it ain't nothing for them to snap at you, especially if you're disrespectful toward them. So for me, I know that white women can be just as deadly and vicious as a grown man. Okay, you've seen pictures of this girl. She looks all small and meek and all that stuff and quiet. Those are the ones that you need to be more concerned about. Not the ones running their mouths talking about, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and snatch this and do it. No, the quiet white girl in the corner staring at you silently is the one that will fuck you clean the fuck up. Okay?
The victim took advantage of an opportunity to plot his escape and live to tell the tale. The person told the dispatcher he or she could hear someone saying, "Because you cut me and you're going to kill me," and said he was bleeding all over the bed. They wrote, upon arrival, residents at the apartment advised there was a naked male in the parking lot. This is when he escaped. That needed help. Officers located, and we've redacted his name, who was naked and appeared to be bleeding from a laceration on his left arm. Name redacted, also actively backing away from the suspect, identified via a law enforcement database as Lauren Dooley, date of birth 6/2/2000, who appeared to have blood smeared on her arms and hands.
So she got his blood smeared all over it. This girl is very sadistic, okay? It's clear that she is a sadist, all right? And I find it funny that you dumb motherfuckers think that light skin equals femininity and softness and submission, okay? Meanwhile, Becky is doing this to you.
I already know some people are going to ask and push back on why did I redact and why have I not proposed the individual's name who's a victim. Here's why, because he's also a victim of sexual assault. I don't give a damn what the charges say.
So he is also a victim of sexual assault, according to this reporter, okay? And so where are all these black males coming forward and rallying to protest this? No, they're not. They're trying to silence this story, okay? Because they don't want black women seeing stories like this, okay? And this just happened. Unlike these fucking nakers talking about Lauren Smithfield. No, they don't have nothing new, okay? They don't have nothing new to talk about. I do, okay? This little white girl then captured her a naker. Isn't everyone supposed to be scared of black males, right? All right, they go around going, yeah, every other race is scared of us and we're manly and our dark skin equals manly. Okay. Well, it sure didn't stop this little white girl from kidnapping your fucking ass and torturing you, okay? Your dark skin and so-called masculinity didn't stop her from nearly killing you. Point blank period. Y'all are complaining about thoughts and 304s and women wearing wigs and weave when there's women out here who will fucking toe tag your fucking ass in seconds. Okay? I don't really think men understand how truly psychotic and dangerous women can be. Y'all are sitting up in here worried about the wrong things, okay? Which is why y'all asses get set up like this. This is why this shit happens to you motherfuckers, okay? Because you sitting here too busy worrying about getting a woman with some real hair and I want me a white woman and all that shit, but you're not looking at the character of the fucking person. Y'all are just looking at white skin and just automatically assuming, oh, the white skin, that's all I need. And then you're getting fucked up and in stories like this.
If this was a female in the same position, I would do the exact same thing. Even though she is not charged with sexual assault, this is a sexual assault case, in my opinion. So I would treat it as such on this broadcast. There's more information. The report continued, name redacted, exclaimed that Lauren tied him up and cut him. Lauren was detained but invoked her Miranda rights and refused to speak with me. The officer said the young man did not know the young woman for long, but still went to her house.
So right there, first mistake. You didn't even know this woman and you went into her house. Anytime that you're dating online, you need to get to know that person before you even go on a date, let alone go to their house. Okay, they should be gaining some sort of level of trust before you even step foot in someone's house. Because once you step foot in that person's house, game is over. I can do whatever the fuck I want to you. Okay? So right there, for him to not even know this girl and come to her house, he was obviously looking to smash. Okay? He wanted to smash her. Okay? Instead, he's the one that probably got his balls smashed because the report is just absolutely crazy. Let's listen.
There's more. They sat on Lauren's couch and talked a bit. Lauren then proceeded to take clothing off and perform oral sex on him, according to the report. She then used duct tape to bind him, name redacted, wrists together and ankles together. The man said that despite finding it odd, he still consented. Now, let me just pause right here, okay? This is your first time meeting somebody. This is already a weird situation. I'm saying this as a public service announcement.
No shit, Sherlock. Okay? These nakers want some white pussy so badly that white women can convince them to do anything, including laying in the bed, handcuffed, got your legs duct taped and shit like that. Like, only a fucking naker will find himself in that situation because they're so thirsty. They're so desperate for white women's approval and white women's bodies, the access to their bodies, that they're willing to do anything. Okay? And he got his ass caught up.
One who has their first encounter with somebody, please, for the sake of all things holy, do not allow them to completely make you vulnerable to attack, okay? If you get down like that, you get down like that. I have no issue with that. But damn it, at least know who the person is. This situation happened. This man is now completely vulnerable to whatever attack she decided to bring to him, and that's exactly what she did.
And you know what? I guarantee this wasn't her first time doing this. You don't just wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm gonna kidnap a whole dude off of Tinder, invite him to my crib, lock the door, pretend like I'm having sex with him, and trap his ass in my room and torture him. That is not something that you just wake up one day and just decide that. I guarantee she's done this to multiple men and they were too embarrassed to come forward and report her. Because what man is going to come forward and go, I was just kidnapped and raped by a little white girl? You've seen her fucking photo. She literally looks like a little white girl, like straight innocent ass fucking face, baby face little white girl. And she's literally kidnapping grown ass nakers, tying them up and torturing them. Okay, I guarantee she's done this more than once. You don't just wake up overnight and just say you're gonna do this, okay? No. Let's get back to the story.
It can't be that serious, fellas, is my point, all right? However, when Lauren produced a knife and demanded he gets into her bedroom, he no longer consented to staying at the residence. That's when it became a sexual assault.
Little white girl was like, haha, whipped out a knife. Get your ass in that bedroom. Ain't that something? Can you picture that little white girl with a knife pointing at you going, get in the bedroom? You already know. Ooh, oh my God. That is something out of a fucking horror film. I mean, it really is.
Okay, this is when it goes into this level. Because he was afraid he got into her bed and let her climb on top of him. She then proceeded to use the knife to cut his left shoulder and then use both hands to apply direct pressure to his throat for roughly 20 seconds, making it difficult for him to breathe. Lauren stopped, but only to procure a belt that she then placed around the young black male's neck.
Submission. Who's being submissive, okay? Sounds like to me a lot of you black males are the ones who are fucking submissive in the relationship with white women, okay? White women are the ones running the relationships when they're with black men. Don't let black males fool you. and act like they the masculine ones in the relationship. No, you can best believe the white woman is running everything in that relationship. I'm not saying these particular people are in a relationship. I'm saying in general, when you see a black man with a white woman, that white woman is in control of that relationship. Point blank, period. And these nakers think that being with a white woman is going to give them a sense of masculinity. But white women, time and time again, keep showing these black males who really is boss.
The second half of the affidavit, let's put it up, because I want you to know we have the full affidavit here of everything that has been highlighted in evidence and testimony. Dooley then tells the victim to get into the bathtub and bathe.
She told his musty ass to get into the tub and take a shower. I ain't like, get your musty ass in the shower after she done fucking choked him with the belt, trying to lynch him with a belt. Okay, you cannot make this stuff up, folks. This is real life. Okay, while these nakers are living in a candy fantasy land, we're gonna get passports and we're gonna go get white women. This is the reality of what the world is doing right now. Okay, the world has no fucking remorse for anybody. Okay? And I'm at the point as a black woman, I don't have any fucking remorse for these nakers when shit like this happens. Because like I said, if this was a white man and a black woman, you would see these fucking nakers jumping up and down for joy that a black woman has been harmed or killed by a white man. They love that shit. Okay? But it doesn't happen often. But what is happening often is you're going to see more and more white women acting out like this. Okay? You're going to see more and more cases coming out like this. I already told y'all that this was going to happen. Okay? This story just happened. All right? And for the most part, it's been scrubbed clean off the internet. It's kind of hard to find. Okay? So I'm going to be doing some more research on this and, you know, try to keep y'all updated on what's going on. But you don't see no black males talking about this. Okay? You don't see no red pill men talking about this, okay? Because it goes against the grain. It goes against the grain that black women are the ones who are aggressive. Black women are the ones sitting up in here harming, trying to bring harm to black males and all that shit, okay? While black women are sitting up in here making videos, I love you, black men. Y'all are sitting up in here going after women who are literally beating you up every fucking day and torturing your ass, okay? This dude got fucking lucky that he escaped. If it wasn't for the DoorDash person that dropped the food off, he probably would have been killed, okay? He probably would have been fucking killed. Because, like I said, I guarantee you this is not her only victim, okay? I guarantee you that. I can feel it in my soul that this woman has probably taken a few lives, because you have to know that keeping someone against their will in your house is a major fucking felony. You had to have known that. Okay? So God knows what would have happened to this dude had that DoorDash person didn't come in and say, oh, I just heard a man in there crying that he's cut and bleeding and you're going to kill me. You know what I mean? So, I tell you.
Okay. While he was in the tub, she ordered food on DoorDash. Once her order came, before he opened the door, she turned to her date and said, if you scream or say anything, I'll kill you. After eating the food, she took her date, quote unquote, and went back into her bed, covering him with a blanket. As the young man gets into the bed with her, he notices the knife she used to stab him is underneath the cover near his feet. At some point, Dooley falls asleep, and then he grabs the knife and attempts to free himself, cutting the duct tape. She falls asleep because torture is exhausting.
Really? Torturing is exhausting. You got jokes. I mean, I know he ain't trying to joke, but I'm sorry. But this shit is fucking hilarious. I mean, I don't give a shit. All right, like I said, how many times do these fucking nakers want to sit up here and act like motherfucking white men are just toe tagging us every fucking 5 seconds like they are. Nah, Naker, y'all are the ones getting motherfucking strung by trees by these Beckys. Y'all the ones stupid enough to go into these Becky's houses, getting tortured, getting raped with all kind of shit, probably. Like, ugh. You know what? And I find it funny that, where you at, O'Shea? Where the fuck you at, O'Shea Jackson? Okay? Because normally your black ass is quick to sit there and talk about swirling gone wrong, and here's a case of a white man, and this is what, as a pathetic attempt to scare black women in exercising their motherfucking options. Okay? White women, by and large, that I know, don't put up with anyone's bullshit. That's why I knew when black males are sitting here going on YouTube talking about, are white women submissive? White women are submissive than black women? Or white? I knew that shit was a bald-faced motherfucking lie because I know white women and I know their temperament, okay? And they're the type that will put you in your place one way or another, okay? They might not be as aggressive as far as black women go, but they're passive aggressive and sometimes psychotic, okay? And they will plot to take you out one way or another, okay? I kind of actually admire that about them, okay? I like people who are calculated in what they fucking do, all right? I'm not excusing what she did, but do I have any fucking remorse for this case? Absolutely not, because they black asses are always sitting up here talking about how submissive white women are, okay? And they're sitting here getting toe tagged and tortured by white women. The irony. It's the fucking irony of it all. They ran their motherfucking mouths against black women. They went up against the divine feminine. And they getting fucking shut the fuck down, okay? And they're getting fucking took the fuck out by their very preferences, okay? You can't make this shit up.
She ate DoorDash. She's torturing. She falls asleep. Once free, he tried to get his keys and his phone to get out of the apartment, but accidentally bumped into a table. The noise from the bump woke Dooley up, but the victim did not stop to engage her. He ran into the parking lot, demanded help, and was met by police officers. He had no clothes on during.
Butt ass naked, no clothes on, running outside with blood all over him. Does that sound like submission to you? Okay? Y'all nakers are worried about fucking black women divesting, and then you want to act like you being with a white woman is divesting? You're fucking delusional, okay? You are absolutely motherfucking delusional. Y'all are picking women based on skin color, and you ain't looking at any other attributes. Divestors don't fucking do that. I vet my men very properly before I even date them, okay? I'm not getting in no vehicle with just anybody. I'm not meeting just any man on a date, okay? I have to thoroughly screen you before I even consider dating you. Point blank, period. Because I don't want to go to jail for fucking murder. But if I have to take someone out in order to protect myself, I will do that without a hesitation, okay? But a lot of these nakers put white skin on such a high pedestal that they don't give a shit about that woman's personality, background, or any of that shit. All they care is she's white, okay? And you're going to hear more and more stories like this of they asses disappearing, okay? I know that there's one case of this white woman with this black guy, and they went swimming together, and they were with a group of people. He ended up fucking missing. Ain't been found since. And her friends were all telling different stories, okay? Their stories wasn't adding up. So that's another case of a white woman who was with a black man who either went missing or something foul has happened to him. But you don't hear none of these motherfucking nakers talking about it because it goes against their fucking narrative.
This time. This is a hell of a story. So obviously, this story is still developing. She invoked her Miranda rights. She is not talking. We have no statement on the record from why this person did this monstrous thing according to the allegation.
Yeah, well, she did this monstrous thing because she knows that she is a little cute white girl, okay? And she knows her position in society. She knows that this naker, okay, She can do whatever the fuck she wants to him and probably get away with it. That's why she did that. You don't think she had those intentions before she even called him over there? She knew exactly what the fuck she wanted to do to this nigger. Okay? So before you sit up here and you want to talk about, I'm a passport bro, we don't give a shit. I want white women. We don't give a shit. Okay? Take your ass over to Becky and leave black women alone. Matter of fact, the more of you motherfuckers who go with these psychotic Beckys, the better. And I hope they toe tag all of these motherfucking niggers. Because I'm fucking sick and tired of them in divested spaces obsessing over us with white men. But meanwhile, I've been with a lot of dates with white men, and I ain't never been tied up to no bed or motherfucking harmed or injured or anything. But according to black males, white men are the threat, and white men are killing black women by groves and all that. No, they're not. Okay? The crime statistics don't fucking back that up. But what I do see is a lot of cases like this in the news that kind of get suppressed. Okay? It's getting suppressed. All right? It's difficult to find. And you don't hear black male YouTubers talking about this because it goes against their fucking narrative. So that's all I have to say about this. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe for more content below.
Your life's a bitch, but mine's a diva. Whoop